Today we're back down here. This is the mower that deck that we were welding on goes to, and they want me to see about tightening the exhaust up on this side, and then the frame. The frame is broken half somewhere right back in here on both sides. So we're gonna tear this body off and see what we can do. They said they've had it welded on before, and anyway, we'll just have to get in there and see. Today we're back down at the shop on this lawnmower, this Craftsman mower, the broke frame. We're going to be trying to get the frame ground up, clean up, and weld it back together. I've got my work cut out for me. Somebody else has patched this thing several times in the past, it looks like, and I'll show you. Anyway, as you can see, the frame is broke where they did this farmer weld here. It's broke out around it. Anyways, I'm gonna have to get in here and try and cut their weld out to get the rear end mount bracket off down there, and so I can clean that up and get it fit back together properly. As you can see, the offset focus. There's an offset in the frame where this is pulled out. Anyways, I'll have to get that bent back over, put back together, and it's even worse over on that side. I'll go over there. Yeah, the frame is literally offset 3/8 of an inch. I'll have to cut this all out. Same way I cut this bracket off, unbolt it. I actually moved the frame. The rear end's twisted, so we'll have to move it back over to where it goes. Clean all their old scale up, weld it back on, and put some fish plates on here, and then get the rear end mounted back up. Anyway, it's gonna be fun. I went in here, I got these cut loose, got the bracket off down there, and now I'm just gonna, I guess, come in and dress it up, try and get their old weld off so I can butt it up squarish again.
Yeah. There. Don't do that, huh?
Alright, we got the frame pulled apart and welded back together on this side. That side over there is gonna be a little different. I see why it's offset like it is they just lap the frame inside the other one and kind of to get a butt weld to try and make it stronger instead of plating it. But so this side I've got it put back together pretty decent, and then we got some scraps here that I'll make a plate. You know, I'll cut it and make a plate to go past the joint, and then we can weld it in either on the inside or the outside. I haven't made my mind up yet, but at least it has stopped raining for the time being, so it's not as noisy in here. I went out to the scrapyard looking for a fan, and I may have one. I'll have to go take another mower apart to find out for sure. But right now I'm debating on what to do on that side, whether to leave it or to cut their cobbled up mess apart and redo it. Like I said, the rear end is slightly sideways because of the way they did that, but I don't know. All right, what I came up with is I'm going to take this plate, I'm going to stick it on the inside of the frame here and weld it in like so to carry it. I think it'll be fine. So get the welder turned back on. Basically like powder coating it on there. Anyway, that'll be it. I think the next time you see it, we'll have the body sitting back on it, and we'll start the whole reassembly process and move on to the muffler, and I don't know what else we'll get into. I ended up going ahead and just plating the other side, kind of like I did this side. So that ought to keep it from breaking, hopefully. All right, we have the body back on it. And the battery's dead. The key got turned on and left on. Anyway, we've got to get down here and see what I can do to tighten that exhaust up. And then they wanted me to give it an oil change. Let's see, oil change. I think the valves need adjusted from the way it was starting. They may give it an oil change and a valve job. And they've been running without an air cleaner cover for quite a while, so probably maybe an air filter. Here we have it all back together. Rear end welded in. We'll give you a cold start on it. It's not been fired up in, I don't know, it's been 3 or 4 days anyway. Got the muffler supports welded in. Really started that up. Anyway, that's it. We'll be taking the deck that we'd welded together a few videos ago and be trying to mount it back under here. And then we'll call it good on this one.